Now let's go with the second part, factorial numbers. What I put it here is the same as before. Here the table 2 with the two buttons of info and help about the factorial. And this, find the factorial of any number. So if you put here a 5, it gives you the factorial of that number when you click on the button. Here's that block part. If I click on the button, oh, this is the button, this button. If I click on this button, get 2, as you can see, get 2. As you can see, if I click on this, it sets the global factorial value to 1, and it reads the factorial number text box and identifies if it is a number of or okay, sorry, my micro turned off. What I get? Here. If it's a number, it sets the value global times to the content of the text box. And if it's empty, it displays this message: you need to insert a number. Then else, if it isn't a number, it set the global times value to 0. And while it tests that the global times is equal or isn't equal to 0 is different, while it's different, it does this so many times. If it sets the global factorial value to multiplies this, that it's 1 per 1 per, for example, 5 that I put in the text box. 1 per 5. Okay, then it sets the global times to the same, but without 1. It rests it less. Okay, so now it's 1 per 4. And if it's 20 per 4, yes, 20 per 4, 80, and then does the same thing so many times, and then it gives the value at the results to label, that it's just here. It writes their answer there. Now, if I long click on the it displays this message and changes the values of both things. And if I like as here info fact numbers, if I click on the info fact numbers button, that it's this, it displays this message, the factorial information about the factorial. And if I click on the help button, it displays the what I need to do to clean the results, just that. Okay, now I'm gonna show you how it works. This thing just disconnects every time. But now I have the power here. If I put 5, it just search the factorial of this number, and as you can see, it is correct. The factorial of this number is 120, and if I put 3, it's 6, and 4, it's 24, 8, for example. And if I click on this button, the factorial is multiplication of continuous numbers. For example, the factorial of 3 is 1 per 2 per 3 is equal to 6. And this is the information. If I want to clean the result, just keep press the button or insert another number. I keep pressed and it erases. Okay, this turns off again.